Hey, so it's Jesse, and I have a little change of position from where I was previously. Before I was down there, but now they have me up here with the Stonewall Dems and the other folks, and we are going to be cheering loud and be right behind the governor as he does his presentation. So there's another fun thing on the back side and behind the scenes of the Transparency Podcast Show, so tune in and hear some more.
This is the Transparency Podcast Show.
So I'm here at the Nebraska Party with Precious, who did such an incredible job. You would not believe what she did in the last 48 hours, putting together the waltz reception and rally that we had yesterday in Omaha, all the while getting us prepared to come to Chicago. And
it's a dream team. It's a dream team. I tell people it's not just one individual to do it, but we have a good team. And so to be able to pull off that huge rally in Omaha and then to get here to make sure that y'all arrived and y'all was set up, that's what the mission was, is to make sure when y'all walked in here, y'all was like, whoa, because it's about y'all. It's not about us today. It's about y'all, about the delegates that were elected.
And believe me, you have done a fantastic job. It was so amazing, the energy that was there yesterday.
Well, we appreciate y'all, and I had a good time yesterday. Yesterday made me really, it made me so proud to be a Nebraskan. Like, I mean, even more, I love Nebraska. Like, anybody knows I came back to Nebraska because I did not want to be on the East Coast anymore, and I love Nebraska. And just yesterday, the love that we shown, that was shown to not only to Governor Walz, but to Nebraskans, like we were like unified. I mean, it was amazing.
Oh, seeing the chant of Tony,
yes.
Tony, before anybody even took the stage.
Preston, all of them. It's like everybody had that energy, and so the Republicans better watch out because we coming.
They don't know what's going to hit them.
They don't know what's going to hit them.
They're living in this other reality that they just don't see what the rest of us can see, and that is the passion that people have for wanting to get back to being able to talk to each other.
Yes.
And so you've just done a fantastic job. Thank you so much for all of that.
Thank you.
What was the number?
It was over 5,000.
Wow.
Now, the one crazy thing is that it was 7,900 that had registered on the Mobilize link, so we had to cut it off, but due to venue space. And so people are excited, so I just can't wait until we get Kamala. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Is that a little? I don't know. You never know. She might just make a visit in Nebraska.
Okay, I've been telling all my friends.
She better come to Nebraska.
There is no way she is not coming to Nebraska unless they pull that trick and and they're not going to do that.
No, we would love for her to be in Nebraska. So the invitation is always open, and we're ready for her. And I'm ready to celebrate her this week because she has worked so hard. And I just know that we are here and we're at a moment.
Yes, and I've worked with her for years.
I know because you worked in California. You've had to be. You've been able to be.
I was in the consumer unit, and we did multi-jurisdiction. So I was working with her as the DA of San Francisco and as the Attorney General.
So look at that.
So it's like
moment.
So it's like and I'm probably one of the few people here who's got to vote for her multiple times.
Yes, and you understand where she's coming from, and you can actually speak to her work, her experience, and knowing that she's the best person. And so, man, I'm really honored, and I want to tell you this right now. I read your bio when I was doing the things, and I was just so amazed about everything that you've done, Jesse, because a lot of times people don't get to see what people have done. And so I just want to say to you, thank you for your service. Thank you for everything that you do for fighting for our LGBT community.
Well, thank you.
You do so much, and I did not know that you were such a badass fighting fucking consumer people. I'm sorry, I'm cussing, but dude, you look like you sitting here fighting Uber.
I got to write the letter to Tim Cook at Apple, saying, hey, would you like to come talk to us before we file our suit?
Well, I just want to tell you that I appreciate the work that you do, and you're an amazing individual, and I just want you to always know that. And when I read your bio, I promise you, the love I felt. I even told Jack, I was reading just, I was like, what? You learn so much about people when you just read about them.
And what's really cool is on Thursday at noon, while I'm here, I've got to pitch CBS on a legal procedural drama series that we've been working on for a couple of years.
Well, I want you to know that we appreciate you in Nebraska, and I know that you're going to bring a hell of a lot of work to Nebraska, and you're fighting for us. And any day, whenever you put your name on that ballot, I just want you to know I'm right behind you 100%.
I'm still thinking of
let's do it.
If I can do it or not.
Let's do it.
I don't think Nebraska's ready to elect
a
trans.
Yes, we are.
Trans elected?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Don't ever say they're not ready. We're ready.
I'm beginning to see it.
You got people behind you. So that's what matters.
It's why I love Nebraska. And my ex-wife, she would get pissed if I would say that we graduated from Nebraska. And I'm like, why are you so anti-Nebraska?
Yeah, it's something about our
For me, I come from a little tiny town and I've got to do all this stuff, and it's because of my Nebraska education.
Yes.
I went to Nebraska Public High School, Nebraska Public College, Nebraska Public Law School. It was.
We have to be proud of our roots, and that's something I don't think a lot of people understand. In Nebraska, we're small but mighty, and I think people are now starting to see like we got some fighters in this state, and we're coming for them. Always.
It's like I had to come back and fight for my state because it's a state that I love. It's my family goes back to the 1800s, and why would I? Yes, I've been in California, but I'm not a Californian. I'm sorry.
We definitely need you to put your name on that ballot and let's get it. Okay?
Well, thank you for all your work.
I love you.